Hi there, my name is Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm talking about the Xtuga MIS02 microphone isolation shield. Xtuga reached out and asked if I'd like to check out some of their products, and I said yes, this is a sponsored video, but this is really interesting. Check this out if you use any kind of microphone. Years ago, I had a rather heavy and expensive microphone isolation shield when I was renting a place in England. Now, what is this for? When you record with a microphone, it doesn't matter what microphone you have, whether it's affordable or incredibly expensive. It's only as good as the treatment in your room. So that could be couches, curtains, rugs on the floor. The idea is that you're going to deaden the room. You want the sound to be dead. And you might say, well, why? Don't you want some reflections and natural reverb? Or maybe, if you're recording in a church or a bathroom, to get that. But what you really want when you're recording is a dead sound, a completely dead sound. And then you can add the reverb in post in your DAW, your digital audio workstation. A great way to test this in the room you're in right now, and please do this, is to clap your hands together, especially if you're in the corner of the room. Just clap your hands together loud and listen carefully. I'll do it in here, but I already have some treatment in here, so I don't expect to hear any weird ringing sounds. As I expected, nothing. If I do that in the bedroom, which has no treatment, I hear a literal ringing noise. It's really annoying. And that room even has, obviously, the bed and the curtain in there. So what have I done in here? Well, in here, I have a blind, a rug, not much in the way of furniture. I could use more, actually. But on this side of the wall, I have foam panels that look like this. I bought a bunch of these. I mean, they're just literally foam panels, but they can get expensive when you buy a lot to cover the whole wall. And also, this one fell off. You can see how I stick it to the wall. I've just started using permanent glue because I just want them to stay up. The problem is, if you're renting or changing rooms constantly, you don't want to do this, right? This is obviously the best thing. If you put these all over the ceiling and the walls, then you wouldn't get those reflections bouncing off the wall. But a way around this is to use something like this microphone isolation shield. This is basically a miniature version of these, like a little mini room. Let me show you what I mean. This is it. I've already assembled it. Assembly took me about 20 minutes. They give you all the things that you need. It is plastic and foam. Basically, the inside of this is that foam that I just showed you. And it's pretty cool because this one even has the lid on it. My old one didn't have that. So you can assemble these how you want. You can move them how you want. They make a pretty scary and yet satisfying click when you do that, but it's fine. You can put them up like that. You can have them angled like that, or angled all the way in like I have, like a ceiling. So the idea is this will create a mini little room, a little booth, little recording booth for you. And then you can go here and record like this. And I can already tell a difference, actually. So obviously you wouldn't hold it like this normally. What you would do is use the included accessories they give you to add the mounting arm inside where your microphone would go. And then you mount the whole thing onto a microphone stand. And then you'd stand there, put your head inside, move the pieces around into position. So the whole thing moves around. And you can position it how you want. And then you'll go inside. It's basically like having these foam panels all around your head. And I was thinking I might even put one on top. I don't think you need to, but since I've got one, I could do that. So that's it. Right now, it's $59.99. There's a link down below, and I've also got a code right now to give you a discount as well. So please use that. And I just think if you've got any kind of issues in the room right now when you're using a microphone, this is going to help. It's a pretty affordable thing to try out before you spend even more money. And it's so light and portable, you can take it with you if you're going around as well. The other ones are great, like I said, but they are much heavier. Maybe that makes them even better because they absorb even more sound, but I never liked the way they weighed down on the microphone so much. So this is much better for me in that regard. And so the last thing to do is to give you a demonstration. Like I said, I'm not getting many reflections in here anyway. This isn't the best way to test this. I've already dealt with the problem, but I'm going to do it just to see because it is going to give us that isolation right behind the microphone, directly behind it. And one more thing with this, if there's any sound coming through into the room from the next door, through the wall or something, it will reject a little bit of that as well. It won't completely isolate you, which would be the dream, of course. Then you can record late at night. No, it won't do that. This is just reflecting the major sound waves that are bouncing around. It's just absorbing and reflecting those. So what I'll do is I'll say something into the microphone without the shield, and then with the shield, wear headphones, listen very carefully, see if you think it makes a difference. Even if you don't, though, I still think this is a good thing to check out because, like I said, please remember, this room is already covered in foam. I'll show you a picture of what I mean, but there's already a load of foam back there. So I'm already getting those sound waves absorbed. If they weren't up there, they would be bouncing back into the microphone. And that's what this is going to help you fix. And before I go, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and ring the bell. And thank you to Xtuga. Check out the links below, and I'll finish up with the audio demo. Here it is. Testing, 1, 2, 3. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Testing, 1, 2, 3. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.